Fighter 6.
And welcome everyone, it's your boy Zero, here with Street Fighter 6, the open beta. This was actually recorded during the closed beta. I believe this was the second closed beta, you can tell by the trial version. And I just wanted to show off a bunch of my highlights from the previous beta builds. Here I am messing around with my character creation. I thought it was a lot of fun. The whole TV head setup was pretty funny, and I thought it would be great. So here we have one of my first highlights versus a guy playing as Jamie. As you see, you can see some of the new overdrive features that they added into Street Fighter 6. My opponent decided to go in and use the overdrive attack and caught me off guard. You're gonna see me mainly playing as Ken in this highlights reel, by the way. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, let's see how I do. This is a highlight, so you are gonna see me winning. So they're not all gonna be easy wins, though. You'll see. And this guy is really good at blocking. He pulled off a weird parry thing right there. Alright, so there we have Jamie already in his heated state by taking several drinks. I believe he uses Drunken Kung Fu. And he used a drive reversal right there. Think of those as like alpha counters. They brought them back in this game. And they're quite useful, actually, if you want to get somebody off of you. You have to be blocking, though, so if you're getting hit like I just did there, there's no way you're going to pull it off. And there's the drive impact once again. Thankfully, I was able to hit him just as he hit me, so that's a win for me. Let's see how round 2 fares for him. And once again with the drive impact, look at that wildness. The funny thing is, before I created this video, I had always kept the announcers on throughout the fights because I love listening to them while I fight. For some reason, it helps me focus. And it's going to be a little bit weird hearing somebody at a lower volume speak under me while I speak over me. I hope you guys don't mind that. There I am using those new Jinryu kicks that they added to Ken. Ken has become such a fun character to use in this game. He really feels like an evolution of himself. There I go in with the grab. Jamie is now in burnout, meaning he used too much of his overdrive bar, that green bar under your health. And I also hit him a little too much. A little drive impact into a super right into the air. Look at that pose. Alrighty, that's a win for me. Nothing like using a super to end it all. I'm flashy like that, so don't hate on me. Alrighty, we have a match against Luke. I don't know about you guys, I'm not the biggest fan of Luke. He kind of reminds me of some sort of hipster kid that just wants to be cool. Even though his moveset is quite nice. If anybody out there likes UFC matches or UFC fights, our buddy Sean, as a matter of fact, is a big fan of UFC, so he'd probably gravitate towards Luke. There I go with a drive impact right into it, and then the Dragon Lash kick. The OD, or overdrive version of it. Think of overdrive versions of moves as EXs. They're the same thing. Jump right over his sand blasts. Oh, but he gets me back with an uppercut. If you guys ever played Ken in Street Fighter 5, they gave him that weird run back, but it's different now. Instead of just like running and then doing that forward kick, you can actually make it go into a Shoryu or a Tatsu. And it actually gives you like a powered up version of it. Yeah, this one wasn't too tough. Don't want to say like the guy wasn't very skilled, but I was kind of just dancing around him. Alrighty, here we have a match against Ryu. And in this game, they decided to give Ryu some awesome electrical powers. You see Ryu over here charging up and then throwing Hadokens at me. So I gotta be careful before I get electrified multiple times, just like I did in the beginning. Oh. Fun fact about me in fighting games, I'm really bad at teching grabs. So 9 times out of 10, if you come at me, I'm likely not going to tech a grab. I do get better at it later on, but it is kind of tough. Alrighty, that's one round for me. Let's keep watching that Ryu match real quick. So you see that quick dash I did right there? I did that on purpose to try to fake out the opponent and see if he was gonna fall into it. Those Jinryu kicks, though, I swear to God, are so amazing because there are two enders to it. I could either go low like I did there, or I could do an overhead. So if the opponent decides to block low, he's done. And that Jinryu combo I just did right there with the Dragon Lash OD, loved it. You have no idea how much I love pulling that off. It's very satisfying. Parries make a comeback, and you can actually hold parries here. You saw me pull that off right there. And OD, or EX Shoryu, for the win. Can't complain. All right, next match is going to be against Ken. Yeah, mirror match. So I'm the Ken in white this time. I'm not a big fan of mirror matches, but it's usually good to do a mirror match so you understand what your weaknesses are. So it's something that I understand that I gotta do. I did some awesome triple kicks right there, where all I did was just press, I think it was forward and the medium kick button 3 times, and Ken does this awesome combo with the kicks that I believe they're called crazy kicks. They sort of brought it back, and I freaking love it. My opponent just tried to pull a super on me too, which is odd. I was a little. It wasn't the best time to pull it off. Let's get in there. Drive impact for the win. Drive impacts can take, I believe, up to 3 hits. So if you give me too much space and you're about to throw out a punch, I'm likely gonna use it. You see that awesome Tatsu I just pulled off there? That was off of that weird run they gave Ken in this game. So pull off the run. I believe you do that by pressing both triangle and circle, which is medium punch and medium kick. And then just go into a Tatsu, down back kick. And you go into that flaming Tatsumaki. My opponent tried to use the Dragon Lash against me. Unfortunately, he used the normal version, which doesn't really give you a lot of protection. Nice Tatsu off of that. A futile attempt to break his overdrive impact by me. Ooh, kicks me out of the air. And I'm in burnout state, so I gotta be careful. Alright, there we go. Jinryu for the win. Yeah, a very fun fight indeed. Now we have another match coming up right now, this time against Chun-Li in the same map. A little Tatsumaki to gain some distance. But good old Thunder Thighs here is likely gonna kick my ass if I'm not careful. She just pulled off one of those, ooh, never mind. So notice how the time in the game slowed down for a bit? That's because I activated the overdrive impact at just the right moment to do a perfect one, which is gonna give me more of an advantage when I pull it off. It's very satisfying when you pull off well-timed parries and overdrive impacts. The game lets you know you did it right, and it only hypes you up more as you play. So that's round 1 for me over here. Alrighty. Gotta be careful with Thunder Thighs over here. Those lightning kicks are gonna suck. Playing some footsies here with Chun-Li. Ooh! And an overdrive impact with another futile attempt to try to break it. Oh, a little bit of lag there too. Unfortunately, for those who don't know, obviously this was during the closed beta. And you are gonna deal with some lag. There I am pulling off a super off of a Hado as well. Oh, and a wall jump to dodge my fireball. And another overdrive impact. And an EX, or in this case, OOD Tatsu. So the reason why I'm in burnout is because I use too much of my meter and I block too much. The more you block, the more of your OD meter you lose. OD, of course, meaning overdrive. So you want to be careful with that when you actually play the open beta, which is out today, actually. Alright, here we have another match with Juri. Juri's looking a lot more like herself. In the last game, they gave her that weird skin-tight cat costume for some reason. She was fun to fight against and play as in Street Fighter 4, and they brought her back with a few new little toys. So, hoping you guys enjoy this match too. There are those crazy kicks right there. You just saw me pull those off. Juri has a couple of combos of her own, and I missed a drive impact. There she goes with those kicks again. Oh, gotta watch out for those feet. Quick run into a Shoryu, and that misses, obviously, and... for some stupid reason, I let go of block during her super. There she goes, holding that parry button, by the way, but she let it go just a little too early. Not as satisfying of a win in that first round, but let's see how it turns out in round 2. A kick to the face to start off. Alright, kicked her out of the air. Crazy kicks again. Freaking love it. There we go with the Juri kicks, and for some reason I was able to get those Tatsu kicks in there. Gotta learn how to block there, buddy. And super level 1 for the win. Freaking love it. Again, I like playing flashy. You're gonna see me pull those off as much as I can. And to finish it off, we have a final fight, funny enough, against Ryu, but this time doing one of those extreme battles. Now, in this extreme battle, this one is called back and forth, as you see on the screen. What you do is you try to deal as much damage as possible to move the health bar over to your opponent's side. So you can see my health is on the left, my opponent's is on the right. I'm the red, he's the blue. The more damage I do to him, the more the bar actually goes towards his side. Once it goes 100% towards your opponent's side, the other player loses, your opponent loses. But what makes it even more crazier, as you just saw, my opponent also got tackled by a bull. So the bull comes out at certain points, and you can see from which side it's coming from because the screen actually turns red depending on which edge it's going to be running from. You get hit by that bull, and you're in a state. You get put into a state where you're vulnerable and you're going to get attacked. The funny thing is, though, if you attack the bull, it turns around and actually goes back to where it was coming from. So you can actually use the bull to your advantage. As you see here, I accidentally kicked it and it just went right back and tackled me. Here we have Ryu again, trying to pull some stuff on me. A little quick run into Tatsu. And there I go goofing, throwing a Hado against his Super Hadoken. But also notice as time goes on, the bar itself, the whole health bar, the tug of war bar actually diminishes. So instead of the game running to 0, and then neither player really winning because the bar didn't make it to the other side, they actually make the bar smaller. That way you have a better chance of actually getting a winner. I like how they kind of do that. And my opponent burned himself out. Really got to be careful with that. You saw me there get hit by the bull, even though I blocked it. Blocking it does nothing, by the way. So when you go into an extreme battle, careful there, buddy. Perfect parry, right into a grab. And funny enough, I didn't get hit because I was still in the grab animation. A Doken to the face. Another Tatsu for the win. Alrighty. So, as you can see, the game is very dynamic. They added a bunch of new tools to use, and I can't help but just love how Street Fighter 6 has been working. I'm going to be playing this as much as I can throughout this weekend, and I hope you guys end up joining in as well. It's just a lot of fun, and having an open area like the Battle Hub, as you see over here, and literally treating it like an arcade just makes it even better. So I encourage everyone to download this, go and play it, go and try your favorite character, and make some friends online. I'll catch you all online, everyone. Take care.